Good morning. We've got a heat wave, you all. And these heat waves is like tidal waves, like wave after wave after wave of heat. And it's happening in a lot of places, and the heat is going to be unbearable for a lot of people, especially those who may not have air conditioning. And if it gets really hot, they're going to have some brownouts, okay, where they like conserve the electricity, like maybe you may be without electricity, like rolling blackouts for like 20 minutes in increments or 30-minute increments throughout the day. You all, this is not a joke. Some places are going to get in the upper hundreds. Okay, they are. And some people are already experiencing it, especially with the humidity. So it's going to be unbearable. And if you got health conditions, you don't want to be outside with stuffy air where it's really hot and you can't breathe, okay, because you're going to have some breathing difficulties, and you could even like have a heat stroke. You all stay out of the heat. If you can, stay in a place where there is shelter, okay. Make sure you got some water is what you want to do. Make sure you got water so that you do not have a heat stroke. Hello everyone, I just wanted to get on here. This is going to be very short because it's already hot outside. I went outside to water my plants because I thought, well, we're supposed to get some rain, but the rain never did come. It didn't come. And good morning, everyone. The rain didn't come like it said. Only thing it did was it heated up. So, yeah, if you're experiencing the heat waves where you're at, and you probably are, it is hot in the Texas Panhandle. I'm sure it is, you all. Let's look at this. Let's look at some of these maps. I like looking at the maps. Look at this. Because you got, let's see what this is. Record-breaking heat. Look at this, you all. Come on. This is no joke. If you're just tuning in, let me tell you something. This is not a joke. Record-breaking heat. Record-breaking heat. Early dangerous. It's dangerous, you all. Let me come over here to me. Let me put this to me, you all. Let me like make myself a little bit bigger and get this one thing out of the way. Can you please scoot out of the way for a moment? Because Gina Honey wants to scoot you out of the way like that so I can put my face on here. We're going to have a record-breaking heat. That's what they're saying. It's very record-breaking. Let's shrink it down, you all. I know it's good to see somebody when you're looking instead of just like a visual. Let's come over here to this screen because dangerous heat. Early this week, record-breaking to near record-breaking heat expected Tuesday and Wednesday. Heat indexes over 100 likely through Wednesday. Heat indexes. I can't say the word, you all. It doesn't matter. It's hot. Okay. It doesn't matter. It's hot. They're occasionally to exceed 105 and may approach 110 on Tuesday, especially across western Indiana. Well, I live in Indiana. I live in southern Indiana, and western Indiana would be over there toward the side. Is that near the New Madrid fault line? I hope not. I really hope not. But that's okay, you all. We can look at this. We'll look at this. If outdoors the next few days, drink plenty of water and spend time in the shade, you all. You got to do it. You got to do it. So Monday, 95 record was set in 1894. Expected high temperature in Indianapolis is 91 degrees. That's like, that is like an hour and a half to 2 hours away from me. Tuesday, 94, set in 1954. 96 expected high in Indianapolis is 96 degrees. Wednesday, 94, set in 1952. Expected high 97. So if you're just tuning in, we got heat waves coming. We do, and it's hot. It's nothing to blink at. It's nothing to say, oh, I'll just be fine. Well, you'll be fine if you take some precautionary measures to make sure you got water and make sure you stay cool. And your animals, listen to me. Do not leave your animals outside in the excessive heat with the sun blazing down on them to where they have no shade whatsoever. Don't do that to your animals. That's very cruel. And leaving them tied to a chain in the direct sunlight to where they can't even get out of the sun even if they wanted to. Don't do it. Okay, you wouldn't want to be stuck on a chain, would you? In the direct sunlight like that? No, you wouldn't, especially without any water. And you wouldn't want to be outside in the sun with a chain around your neck and only able to go somewhere with no water to drink. Okay, you would not like it, and no shade. That's not right. Don't do that to your pets. Make sure your pets, I'm serious, this is very serious. Even if you're a pet owner, you know how serious this is. They could die. Don't do that. It's very cruel. Okay, if you need water, you know your pets need water. That's what I want to say. So maximum temperatures across central Indiana. It's going to be Monday 95 in Terre Haute, 99 Wednesday. See, it's not just where I'm at, Muncie. It's all over the place, you all. Let me come over here. You all might be saying something, and we might have a troll on here. We really might have a troll on here, but we don't want no troll. Hello there, Apple Brooks, honey. Yeah, you all, please. Yes, send some heat to Ireland. You want some heat in Ireland, you all? Yeah, let's look at this, because I had closed this down. They had Missouri on here too. If you are living in Missouri, where did I see that Missouri map? Oh no, that's Minnesota. They got a, oh wow, peak heat index 110. Whoa, you all, they didn't have this stuff out there before. You know, this looks like the CME things, you know. When the sun has CMEs, they use like these bar graphs when they get up there. If you get three great big X flares or something in a row, or boom, it caused power grid failure. It really does. We're talking about a Carrington event. If this was the CMEs, one after the other, 1, 2, 3, boom, you're gone. We're gone, you all. If that's a CME. A summer heat this week, it's happening all over. Yeah, you wanna cool off if you can. It's good that they have water parks. It really is. I know where we're at. They have a lot more water parks than they used to for people to get out of the heat. Yeah. So let's see what this is going on. Blistering, and they're not joking. Blistering heat means that if you're outside and you ain't got no protection on your skin and the sun is beating down on you, will likely get second-degree burns, okay? You can get blisters on your body, okay? Listen to this. So if you can get blisters on your body in the heat, do you think your animals can get that too? They could. You never know. So yeah, this is not good at all. And no, this is kind of, Gina, honey, you're melodramatic. Well, this is like this places are on fire, and talking about in other places of the world too. What is that? Oh, we got this made a North America heat wave. Did you all know that? This is going to make us have a heat wave 150 times more likely if you're living in the North American continent. Wow, you all. That's what they just said. More than likely, you're going to get it. It's going to happen. It is, you all. So let me put this back to me. I am on here in this hot. I'm on the heat wave, is what I am, and I'm not hot right now. I'm up here in this loft area, but that it is not something to take lightly. It isn't. If they tell you it's going to make it 150 times more likely because of a certain event, rest assured you're going to experience it, okay? So preparation is the key. It really is. Awareness is the key to make sure that you got what you need and your animals got what they need in order to survive. Absolutely. Let me see this. The return of the sun gods, and they really could be returning. They could be. I wouldn't say that they're not, because anything's possible in this world, you all. Anything. Yeah, you got to carry drinks with you in your cars. And even if you have like a water bottle and it's not insulated, probably just around 20 minutes in your car, if it's closed up, that water is going to be very warm. And if you got a problem with drinking warm water, you're not going to like that. Yes, it is going to get worse, CC. In Australia, the summer lasts 6 months and does not go under 100. Wow. And see, you have to acclimate yourself too. You all hit this, hit that like button and subscribe. Okay, I am going to go. You all got some, I think I'm going to get the angle grinder out and grind some metal. I got some piece of metal that's welded, and I think I want to get the angle grinder out. course, I got to wear a face shield and some welding gloves and goggles and a mask. But I want to try to get that grinded off before it gets too hot out there. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to add to your heat. Thank you, Applebrooks, honey. You all have a wonderful rest of your day, and please be safe and get some extra water for you and your animals. Please do that, okay? Because it's and your children and your family members too. And don't leave your pets outside in the direct sunlight without shade and without water, because even if you put the water in a tin bowl, that water is going to heat up. It's going to cook. Okay, if you can fry an egg and when you're walking your pets outside and the concrete's really hot and the blacktop's really hot, it's going to burn your pet's feet. Okay, it is. If it would burn your feet walking, even though your pets have pads, it's hot and they can have a heat stroke too. They could. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, you all. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon, and I hope to see you all later. Thank you. Thank you, Applebrooks, and thank you all for your comments and for listening.